Hello and welcome to another Friday football forecast. As usual, the entire KVUE sports team is here to break down what we've seen from the Longhorns and what we expect to see. UT's next matchup is their final non-conference kind of preseason warm-up before SEC play begins. The Longhorns will take on Sam Houston on Saturday, and everywhere I am in town, whether it's HEB or the weight room or school drop-off, people want to talk about Arch Manning and ask me what is going on with him. What is wrong? I've told all those people, watch the Friday football forecast, and Ann Parker Coleman will solve his problems. Ann Parker, what's going on with Arch?
The storyline has been consistent with his issues, and we know that these issues aren't mechanical or physical. It's a mental issue. I keep going back to the Mississippi State game last year. Arch Manning throws, I believe it was 49, maybe 50-yard touchdown pass to DeAndre Moore Jr. in the corner of the end zone. He gets sacked, but he stands up and dances around. Like, that was the epitome of, I feel like, what he can do. He was playing loose, playing confident, and playing correctly. We got to get him back to that. And so I don't know what comes first. Do you have to play loose in order to get your confidence back, or do you have to play confident in order to be loose? I'm not really sure, chicken or the egg, which one comes first. But I did see Joel Klatt had a really interesting analysis about Arch Manning, saying that the reason why he is overthrowing or underthrowing these guys is because he's playing too fast. So I think really this week, it's a matter of slowing down the game, running more. Last week, we saw more design quarterback runs than Sark has ever done before in his coaching career. So I expect to see him run more at the beginning. And then after that, once you have maybe that comfortability back, the game is slowed down. You're going up against a defense that is the third worst in pass defense in the country. You should be good to go. They're 115th in completion percentage allowed. This is the epitome of a get right game.
Yeah, you mentioned Sam Houston's defensive struggles. They've already given up 400 yards to one passer, so they're vulnerable. You can beat them through the air, and Texas now has the arsenal on the outside to do that. DeAndre Moore Jr. is back from that concussion. You mentioned him in the Mississippi State game. That was his coming out party as well as Arch's last season. We'll see if that connection is still alive and well very soon. And so if they are winning through the air, that can open up things on the ground. Corey, Texas is going to be without its top two running backs in this game, but that could open the door for some young talent.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's like pick your fighter, right? It's your shot. Everyone's biggest dreams, if you're trying to crack this type of lineup for UT, coming in, if you're a running back, a young running back, you got C.J. Baxter ahead of you. You got Quintravion Wisner. But the question coming into the season was, who was RB3? Is it a Jared Gibson that got a lot of touches last year? He was kind of like the power back to replace CJ a year ago. Then you have a Christian Clark who's coming off that torn Achilles. He looks great. He looked great in camp. Sark kind of praised him throughout all fall camp about how fast he was recovering. And then out of nowhere, right, last week against UTEP, James Simon, the true freshman, said, hey, don't forget about me. I got that rock too. And so now on Saturday, all three of them are going to duke it out to see who will be the RB3. And I just can't wait to see who kind of takes a real strong hold on that RB3 position, because it's up in the air right now.
All three of them should feel like they have the edge for one reason or another. We saw Gibson and Simon get more carries, but Clark got more catches out of the backfield. I can't wait to see either. That's something I'm going to keep my eye on, as well as, of course, the scoreboard. I want to see if Texas can make this a lopsided win and maybe even get that first shutout of the season. I want to know what you guys think the score is going to be and who's going to win. Ann Parker, who's going to win? What's the score going to be?
38-0. I still think defense gets that shutout that they had been wanting, but I wouldn't take the over.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't think they're going to cover either. I don't think they've hit 40 points all year. Correct me if I'm wrong. But
they haven't, no.
Yeah, I was about to say. So that line to me is kind of crazy. So I'll do 35-0.
I think a shutout is definitely within the realm of reason. I'm going to give Sam Houston 3. Why not throw 3 on the board for the Bearcats? Let's go Texas winning this one 34-3. So that's what we have to look forward to tomorrow.